This is TWiT.
I'm excited about this. Maybe you saw it at CES. I don't know. ASUS has released an aromatic mouse.
So intrigued by this.
Actually, real quickly, Leo, can you give me your screen?
Oh, did I? Oh, I forgot. Forgot to take it off there. There we go. This is the fragrant mouse. ASUS apparently not new to ASUS even has a fragrant laptop. This mouse has a little scent fragrance module. It comes in white and rose clay. I guess they figure nobody wants a black mouse, wants smells. Anyway, it's not. It's a fragrance producing mouse, which is it's got nice. It's like the G502 or the G Pro X, but which means it supports 10 million clicks and low noise levels. It doesn't require Logitech software. It has 3 DPI settings, 1200, 1600, 2400, but you don't care about that. What you care about is that under the mouse, right behind the AA battery housing, is a small semi-translucent container designed to house oils that give the mouse a pleasing aroma.
I actually really want to try this.
I think it's a neat idea.
What's good in here? What's going
It's
on?
hard to get your house smell nice.
Smell my mouse.
Just put them everywhere.
It reminds me of this thing I tried out called Movie Scent, where like while you're watching a movie, it'll like release the sense of like if there's a rain.
That's
scene,
cool.
And then you smell rain.
It's smell-o-vision.
Well, if the mouse could create smells related to what you were looking at online,
that would be
could either be
cool.
really wonderful or
I don't think I want that.
depending on what you're looking at.
There's no limit to what scents can be used because the container can be washed and refilled with different scents. ASUS also makes an aroma dispensing laptop that has a fragrance dispenser.
That was at
at the center of
CES.
the lid.
Yeah, I remember our laptop reviewer was walking around sniffing it.
It came with 3 fragrances. Be a New Her.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that one.
Be a New Her.
That's my favorite aroma.
Oh, and here's a combination you're dying for. Basil and mandarin.
It kind of reminds me of like Joe Malone scents. Like it sounds weird, but it'll be like orange bitters and something. And you're like, okay, sure. So, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's some things that's supposed
I like the smell of basil, or as you might say, basil. I don't know. Do you say basil in the UK for the herb?
Basil, yes.
Basil. That's also a man's name. Which is why I prefer
Yes.
basil, because then you know that's the herb, and basil, like Basil Rathbone, that's the man's name. Anyway, confusing. Well, how do you say Mandarin? You say Mandarin? No.
Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Just
okay.
Mandarin.
And that's an
This
orange.
is like the scene from Love Actually. Bottle?
Great movie, by the way. I watch that every Christmas. What a great,
too.
that's the best Christmas movie ever. And then there's another one called, I don't know what I guess it smells like roses. Rose of Man's Land.
Yeah, that one I want to smell. That sounds lovely and weird.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to pass on that one, Leo. I don't know.
If it were Rose of Man's Pants or something, then I wouldn't. But what is Man's Land?
I never understand why people buy cologne from athletes. Like, do athletes actually smell good?
No.
I mean, if a guy's playing basketball for 4 hours, you want to smell him?
This is like robot vacuums have little fragrance. Some robot vacuums have little fragrance things.
Well, that
in them
makes
too.
sense. They pick up a lot
That
of
makes
dirt.
sense.
That makes
Whenever I get my car washed, they say, "Do you want scent?" I say, "No." God, no. What are you doing? No.
My Roomba sometimes smells after a job. I mean, not a good smell.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
It can smell a little funky.
Dusty.
It
Yeah.
smells like money. We should have money scents. Now that I would go for. If we're gonna have cash. Anyway.
What does Venmo smell like, though?
This mouse kind of makes me think about, how you associate smells with moments. So is it just going to remind you of work every day? Like you use your mouse, you're like, that's the work smell. Like, what?
Oh,
like,
that's
what I
true.
mean? Like,
You have a stronger memory for scents than almost anything else, right?
So you might never want to smell it unless you're actually
I
like.
remember Jeff Bezos years ago. I was listening to him give a talk about the smell of books and how people love the smell of books. And he said, it's not that books inherently smell good. It's just we associate them
Right, with positive.
pleasant,
Yeah.
way of reading.
Yeah.
Here's a picture. For some reason, of a shadow of a guy dangling his keys over the mouse.
Or is-
I don't.
Or is that like a
dropper?
scent dropper?
Oh, it's a scent dropper.
Yes.
So one more
Iridescent
thing
white
to have
rose
to
or
do, you
clay.
now have to feed your mouse essential oils.
You do.
Now, is that something that Elon will cut out of the work schedule as, inappropriate for federal employees to be taking time putting
Tell me if your mouse smells.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for watching this little snippet from our big show, the News Roundtable, This Week in Tech. I'm Leo Laporte. Each week we cover the week's tech news, in-depth analysis, but it's also fun and engaging. You'll find it at twit.tv along with all of our shows. And if you want more, just hit the subscribe button, and we'll be sure to bring you a lot more great content. Thanks for listening.